Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana and today I'm back with another episode of the Pack Legacy Challenge. So I'm filming this episode pretty much the same day that the last episode was released. So I haven't seen any of your comments, so just know that in advance if I do something that you try to warn me against. I'm also filming at a little bit of a different time of day, so you might hear a little bit more activity than you normally do when I'm filming. I do film in my house, like really close to the back of the house, which is close to the street, like a major street. So if you hear like traffic or whatever, my apologies in advance. Also, I didn't put my phone on vibrate, so I've done that. So we are picking up the morning after the last episode. So yesterday was Monday in game. We kind of finished recording in the afternoon. I had them finish doing some skill building. So Asher was able to get to parenting level 2. That's what we focused on for him yesterday. And then for Zoe, she got up to parenting level 3 because she'd already started working on her parenting skill. And she also got up to painting level 2. So that is what we focused on yesterday. As far as this episode is concerned, very exciting. This should be the episode where we give birth to our Gen 2 heir. She has been showing that she is giving birth in question mark, question mark, question mark for a couple of days now in game. And I know that I have my pregnancy settings set a little bit different. So I know that that takes a couple of days, like per trimester, but I kind of feel like we should be there. So I'm thinking today is the day, and we're going to be going to the hospital with her and doing the entire birthing experience, which should be super fun. So as far as the game is concerned, a couple of things that I want to do for sure this episode. I would like us to change Zoe's aspiration. I think I'll just do that now while I'm thinking about it. Now that she's no longer going to be a fitness influencer, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for her to have the bodybuilder career. So I'm going to switch her to family since she's going to be staying home for the most part. And we're going to give her super parent actually, so that works out. So we'll switch her over to that now, and it looks like she's already completed the first milestone. So for this one, we're now on level 1 of 4. We've completed level 1 of 4, I'm guessing. And she needs to become a parent, which we are well on our way towards doing. She needs to achieve level 4 of the parenting skill. She needs to discipline her toddler, child, or teen 5 times. As far as Asher is concerned, we had one little hiccup. So the mod that I'm using, the mod that makes it so that the writing career and the writing skill is a little bit more immersive, that mod sometimes acts up. So I have to take the mod out, relaunch the game. It's a whole to-do in order to get everything working properly. So the last time I had to do that, for some reason now it says that Asher has completed a bestseller. He hasn't, but I don't know how to like undo the fact that this is already done. So he's probably going to get promoted to level 8. Just a heads up on why. It's not because we completed it. We did all the other stuff, but we hadn't completed a bestseller. Also, yesterday while I was playing off camera, we did pregnancy shoot for Zoe. So I'll show you those pictures. They're actually really, really cute. And I'm pretty sure that's everything that we did off camera, so you should be caught up. Zoe has to use the restroom. It's 4 a.m. She's actually pretty well rested, but I will have her go back to bed after she uses the restroom, and maybe she should eat as well, because I know how quickly hunger goes down when you are pregnant in this game, so let's stop sleeping. I think both her and Asher are going to wake up, so I'm going to have Asher go right back to bed, because there's no real reason for him to be up. So Asher, go back to sleep. Zoe, you can use the restroom. Yes, I know. That's why you're awake, because you need to use the restroom. Please go do so. Thank you. She wants to stay happy for 4 hours. Literally impossible, ma'am. You are you are 9 months pregnant. There's no way. I'm not even gonna play myself and try to like save that. Oh, I don't know how that worked, but okay. Mentor someone in fitness at the gym, not going to happen. Sauna woohoo, I'm almost positive that you cannot do that because of how pregnant you are. So she's going to wash her hands, and then we'll actually have her head downstairs to grab something to eat, and then she can come back up and go back to sleep. So let's do that now. What do we have in the fridge in the way of leftovers? Let's see. Leftovers, we've got pancakes, we've got scrambled eggs and bacon. We've got avocado toast with salmon. Let's go with those pancakes. And it looks like the baby kicked from baby movement. Zoe's hand was rested on her baby bump, and out of nowhere, Tinyfoot jabbed her from within. She couldn't help but giggle at the unexpected kickboxing session her baby seemed to be enjoying. So lots of cute little moodlets. I'm gonna kind of be sad once they're gone, but then we'll have our baby here, so that'll be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna let her really quickly just have something to eat, and then I definitely want her to head back to bed. No reason for her to be up this morning when I know how quickly her energy is gonna drain throughout the day. So we'll try to let her get a little bit more sleep in, but she's in a really good mood, so that's great. I'm also thinking we're gonna have to close this up as much as I don't want to, because someone came in last time and I'm thinking that's gonna happen again. What's this? Ready for some action from Woohoo Drive. Zoe is itching for woohoo. I mean, okay, share a dreamy slow dance. We are not going to have time for that anytime soon. But we can woohoo, so why don't you finish that? And then I'm going to make you do one chore before you get what you want. We do have some clothes in the dryer. Are these dry? I'm going to put away clean damp. No, they're not. So we're going to need to grab a dryer sheet. And then when you are done eating, Zoe, please come in here and start that dryer again. And then I'll let you go upstairs and wake up Asher for a little bit of maintenance. Since he also, okay, so everybody is in need of maintenance. So that's fine. After she does this, I'll let her head upstairs. We'll leave that plate there. We have a housekeeper now. All right, wake him up. Okay, I clicked on the bed and not Asher. Let's try that again. Wake up. And it sounds like something is broken. So once they're up and moving around, I'll have Asher actually call the repair service. Oh yeah, lots of broken things. She's like, wake up, I need things. And the things that I need are in this bed. Woohoo was Asher. And now I have to remember what her preferences were, because I've been playing with Elliot off camera and they have entirely different preferences in that relationship, so I'm gonna have to try to remember what theirs are. If I'm recalling correctly, theirs are all like super freaky, right? Woohoo Styles ask for punishment. Woohoo Styles ask for commands. And then Asher is going to give that punishment, and he is going to give those commands, and he is going to grab her neck, and then he's going to let Zoe do an action. And Zoe wants to tickle. I'm a grown man, like, don't be ridiculous. And then we're also going to, let's see, we're going to lick places. And then we're gonna let Zoe say Asher's name. Maybe that's useful, something he's into. Say partner's name. Nope, he didn't like it. All right, and she is going to ask for punishment again. All right, let's turn this thing around. And I think we're done. All right. Oh, that didn't go well. We got a negative moodlet thingy. Oh, I hate to see it. All right. So let's see. Unexpected arousal. Oh, that's new. Okay, let's see what this is. Unexpected arousal from Woohoo. That was unexpected. Being so close to her due date is somehow making Zoe really turned on. This is a fantastic way for Zoe to cope with her pre-labor anxiety, even though her ginormous belly and swollen body made things a little uncomfortable. Zoe wouldn't mind doing it again. Hopefully not right now, Zoe, because we do have things to do. That's my jam for Interactive Woohoo. Okay, so it seems to have gone fine for her. Scratched an itch. Her back is hurting now. Hate that for you. And the baby was kicking. That's a weird time for baby kicks. That would make me very uncomfortable. He wants to... Woohoo with Zoe. So I'm guessing that didn't go as well for him. Lucky in love from Hungry for Love lifestyle. Asher can't believe he's lucky enough to not only have found the love of his life, but also to have them so nearby. Scratched an itch. Woohoo roller coaster. So he didn't like when she said his name. He was not a fan of that. even though he did enjoy some parts of it. But he also wants to woohoo again immediately. So that's fine. Get up. We're not just going to go back and forth woohooing all day. I'll tell you that right now. So we're going to ask her to woohoo directly because that's what his want is. So let's come in here and let's do this. Romance, physical intimacy, woohoo. There we go. Asher seems to have really liked that. It seems like it just went, it went awry once she said his name, and then he wasn't totally sure how he felt about it anymore. So we won't do that again. Let's add that to the list of things that Asher is not into. No names. Gotcha. All right, here we go. Woohoo styles, grab that neck. Woohoo styles, give commands. Woohoo styles, give punishment. Woohoo styles, kiss deeply. Okay, I don't know if that worked or if she was into that or not. She's going to ask for commands. She is going to ask for punishment. She is going to plead for mercy. All right, this is going much better. Let's ask for punishment again. Yes, he is very much into these things. Let Asher do an action. Stroke hair. Fine, whatever. I don't think they're into that kind of sweet, nice stuff. Plead for mercy again. Notification while full. That's because we're over here being freaks. Grab her neck again. Okay, so much better. Perfect. Wonderful. Now everyone's happy. And he wants to woohoo in the... All right, I'm going to have to save that for later, Asher. We can't right now. He wants to woohoo in the shower. That's a later issue. I'm sorry, but right now we're just very busy. All right, so what does Zoe need to do? I wanted Zoe to go to sleep. That was the whole point of her coming up here. But she does need to go to the bathroom, so let's do that. And then Asher, I wanted you to get up. It's 7:25. I guess you don't have to get up, but you're going to get up. And then I want you to also... It looks like you need to use the restroom and you need to take a shower. Can you even woohoo in the shower? I don't think you can. I think you can only woohoo in certain showers, right? We don't have a shower for woohooing purposes. Let me double check, make sure I'm not tripping. Since Zoe went into that other bathroom, you actually could have gone into this one. So why don't you go ahead and do that? And then you can also... Why don't you take a cold shower? Because you are being a super freak right now. That was 2 times in a row. And then you can get dressed for the day and you can wear this very first outfit. And then Zoe, I wanted to go back to bed. Yes. So you go back to sleep for a bit. And we'll get rid of this. I keep getting notification full because I keep getting this like save alert and I don't know why that's happening. I don't have anything turned on to remind me to save like periodically, but it's happening. Can't go in there because Asher is about to be in the buff. And then once he is dressed, I do want him to head downstairs. So let's go, let's turn on the kettle. Let's boil the kettle. And then I also will have him come in here. We're gonna work from home. Let's see what we got. Write a screenplay and write a biography. My goodness, we can't do all of that in one day. This is asking a lot of him. And he still has to write a mystery novel tomorrow. Fine. All right, so clean out spoiled food, and then we're gonna grab some leftovers. I know we have some salmon stuff, and we've got some eggs and bacon. Let's do the scrambled eggs with bacon. Favorite woohoo location. Feeling fulfilled, that's my jam. Okay, so that went really well for him. Woohoo high from interactive woohoo. Great. All right, so he had a much better time that time. So we now know what we have to do and what we should never do again. We will never again say his name during woohoo. So everyone was satisfied. So hopefully we're good for a bit. He's on his way downstairs. He's going to boil that kettle and then get the stuff out of the refrigerator that has spoiled. he's got a busy day. So after he eats, we have to head to the office like pretty much right away to get started on his work. He's to write a screenplay and a biography. Wait, I didn't want you to do that. I guess, never mind. Forget about that kettle then. We don't have time. Well, actually, if you eat, then you can actually take some coffee with you into the office. That works too. Just finish up your breakfast pretty quickly if you don't mind. What's this? Perform woohoo in a tent. Everything that he wants to do is woohoo related, and I'm actually a little bit concerned about it. Something is wrong with you. This is unhealthy. It's unhealthy. I guess maybe because he's feeling very flirty. So maybe once he's no longer feeling so flirty, some of this will clear up. I'm going to remove this woohoo and shower because we don't actually have a shower in which to woohoo. Can we move a little faster on the eating? You have so much to do today. Please. Quickly. All right, he's done. Why don't you go ahead and clean these plates up since you need to go back into the kitchen anyway. And then he, if I'm not mistaken, likes dark roast coffee. I think that's what we decided for him. Actually, before he does that, let's clean up, or not clean up, but let's call a repair service for all of our broken things, and then come over here and make some coffee. You are going to make dark roast, and then once you've got that, let's come over here to your office, have a seat in this chair, and then why don't we start with the screenplay since we haven't done one of those yet. We're going to go to anytime now. There we go. Right. Where is my genre writing? All right. See, it's doing that weird stuff again. So we're going to back out of here and we're going to go to freelancer, and then we're going to go to write book, and then that's going to give us our options. So we're going to do our screenplay. You could be the next Billy Shakespeare. Great. Did you not bring your You didn't bring your coffee. That's actually really annoying, Asher. I've gone to such great lengths to get this coffee for you. Did you even make it? I'm so confused. You didn't make it. And what's going on here? Cooped up from Love's Outdoors trait. All right, so Zoe's up. Zoe wants to ask Asher about his day. She also wants to be friendly with Asher, and she wants to try for a baby. We knew about that. All right, so let's check on her needs. We might actually have her go into the office and take Asher some coffee, and then when she's in there, she can ask him about his day, since that's something that she wants to do. And then I'm thinking she's going to do some painting today. We're going to put this outfit on. Thank you for hiring the Repair Services United. All about Cleve. This is a screenplay, sure. All right, so they'll be here at 9:36 a.m., which is pretty much right now. Oh, I forgot to mention, we do have Zoe's go bag here by the door. We are all ready to go once she gives birth or goes into labor. And also, I started working on a little bit of a gallery wall here, so I updated the frames that we had, and we've got our engagement photo, we've got our wedding photo, and we also have Zoe's photo shoot from her maternity shoot that we did. So we've got that photo there as well. This is still ready to go. So can you come down here and make some coffee, make a dark roast, and we're going to put that in your inventory, and we're going to take it into the office for Asher. I'm glad this stays warm for so long because that was actually really annoying. He's working on that screenplay. He is otherwise in a great mood with the exception of him feeling cooped up. So we're going to have to make sure he gets some outdoor time, which is actually really annoying because wasn't he outdoors just yesterday, like doing yesterday in game, doing all that fishing? Maybe that was 2 days ago. I don't know. What is it that you need? Mitchell, let's go to GeekCon. Absolutely not. Zoe, put that coffee down. It's not for you. Put down his coffee. Put it down. Produce the coffee and put it down. Thank you. Now put this coffee in your inventory. And we are going to go into Asher's office. We're going to have a seat. We are going to ask him about his day, and we're going to provide him with this coffee. This will be like a nice little, hey hubby, I made this coffee for you this morning. A new life within. Overwhelmed with delight at the feeling of her baby growing within. She can't wait for it to be born. Neither can I. It looks like he's already got a coffee. Not one that counts though. Zoe is moving in slow motion. There she goes. All right, so there's your coffee. Can I set this somewhere where you can drink it? Maybe not, since we've got that other coffee sitting there. Let's see. Can this sit next to you? It can't. What if we destroy this thing? Let's see. Because I feel like this might actually be interfering. Destroy that. Put that coffee there. Asher, can you drink this coffee? Please tell me you can. I'm going through such great lengths to get this for you. Please. I don't know if he's going to or not, but we're going to have Zoe go ahead and ask about his day. Ask about day. And he cannot drink the coffee. I don't know how to move it any closer to you than it is currently. Don't know. Alright, so she did ask him about his day. Did we get rid of that want? We did. She wants to socialize with close Sims, and she wants to adopt a dog. I haven't seen any comments yet on the last video about adopting a dog, so I'm not sure if you guys were on board with that or not. So for now, we'll hold off. Alright, Zoe, we're done here. We did everything we could. We brought the coffee to Asher. If he doesn't drink it, that's kind of in him. What's this? Why do I still hear broken things? Maybe I'm making that up. Alright, Zoe, come on outside and do a little painting. Let's do a classic painting. Let's do a large classic painting. And you can stop talking to Asher. Thank you. Asher will not drink that coffee. He has decided he is dead set against it, but they are doing quite well, and he is about halfway done with his screenplay, which is fantastic. So I'm hoping that the game doesn't do that weird thing it does sometimes, where after I write a book, it doesn't give me the option to write another one. So we'll see how that goes, but he does need to also write a biography. So is Zoe upstairs? Not yet. She is slow poking her way on up. I do love hanging out with her outside while she's painting. Such a nice view. Focus, Zoe. Lock in. And of course, as soon as she starts, she has to use the restroom. She's making a dog portrait. Love that. And Asher's a little past halfway with his first book. Zoe, anytime now. She's taking a really long time to work on this. How do you suddenly have to use the restroom that bad? Sell that to collector, 389 simoleons. Come use the restroom. It's fine. Then maybe we'll have her cook something since she's hungry again already. Let's see. While you are doing that, I will start working on what you're going to cook. She still doesn't have a super high cooking skill, so she doesn't have a lot of options. It is chilly out, so maybe a soup, maybe a chili. Where's our pressure cooker? Oh, it's right here. Can we cook a chili? Let's see. Steamed rice, coconut rice. Oh, she's not skilled enough to make chili. Okay, just kidding. Never mind. We're not going to do that. Instead, let's come over here and see what our soup options are. So let's go to dinner, soups and salads. Butternut squash soup, can't make that. She can make a cream of vegetable soup, that doesn't look bad. But we don't have white crusty bread rolls, and I don't think I feel like making those first in order for us to do that. So let's just go with this tomato soup here. That sounds yummy. I love a good tomato soup. Oh, sure, how's it coming? Still working on the first book. And here comes Zoe. She is going to make some delicious tomato soup for lunch. Whenever she gets to it. Right, there she goes. All right, while she's doing this, wait, why is she in the red? Oh, she has a food craving. Ice cream, cookies, cupcakes, anything sweet, Zoe wants it now. So it's been my experience in the past that even after you fulfill that, it doesn't actually take that craving away. So I'm not going to waste my time getting like ice cream or whatever, because she's still going to have this red. Who's calling Asher? Mitchell. No, I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know. We're busy. We're on baby watch. He's almost done, so he'll finally drink that coffee that I gave to him like 5 hours ago. Alright, and Zoe has reached cooking level 3. Zoe learned the recipes for pan-fried tilapia, chocolate chip cookies, speaking of cookies, and pancakes. She can also talk about cooking with other Sims. And let's just grab a serving. And maybe you take a nap after you're done with this. What's this blue here? Oh, that's from brushing your teeth. Asher is close to wrapping up, so we will come over here and we will focus on him. All right, he got 646 simoleons from doing that. What an achievement. Asher finished writing an entire book. All right, so do we have the ability, this mod? Wait, so it shouldn't be here though. I thought we had to do all that other stuff. Editing, etc., blah, blah, blah. Is the mod broken? The mod may be broken. Alright, can we just write the other book? We can't. Asher's already working on a book. He's not working on a book. And he's already chatted with the client. Write mystery novel. Use a computer to write a mystery novel for submission to a client located under the freelancer category. Is Zoe in here? She is. Alright, so we're not going to be able to write the book that we need to. So I have to decide, do I want to close out the game and deal with all of that shenanigans, or do I want to cheat this? And I think the answer is going to be that I want to cheat this, because I'm sorry, I don't feel like dealing with all of that right now. And I might actually have to get rid of this mod because it does make things way more difficult than they need to be. Clean that up. Alright, Asher is just standing here slowly drinking this coffee. Now he doesn't have anything to do because he is finishing his biography early, and then he's not going to be able to do this, so we're going to have to cancel out of that. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the mod that makes the writer career more complicated, because it is actually making it more complicated, but not in the way that I like. Asher, clean this up. I do think that the best bet is just going to be to cheat that, because I'm not closing the game and restarting the game, and because it's a whole pain in the butt. Freelancer, I can't write a book, I can't do anything. Can I clear this out in some way? What happens if I go to career? Check book writing progress. Does that fix anything? Work from home, change, literary agent, find a job, babysitting. Let's try to see what happens if I check book writing progress. Should be complete though, because we have the book in our inventory. Let's see what happens if we sell it. We can't sell it. We wrote it, we can't sell it. Is it because it's a screenplay? I've never done a screenplay before. I don't know how that works. All right. Zoe, let's go take a nap. And I want you to take that nap upstairs so that you're not disturbed. Go nap. Asher's still in the first draft stage of the current manuscript. What current manuscript? He doesn't have a current manuscript. Put this away because you're not hungry. And then let's actually just pull out your laptop and see if we can't figure this out before I cheat it. I don't like to cheat if I don't have to. Before you do that, oh, Mitchell, please. We're very busy. Clean lint tray. Unload laundry and move to. Add to dryer. Used dry. So why didn't you turn it on? Grab detergent. Wash laundry. Alright, let's have a seat here and see if we're able to figure this out. So it says we still have a book in progress. What book in progress are we talking about? Let's go to write genre book. It tells me I can't because I'm already working on a book. I don't have the ability to scrap a book. That doesn't come up. Self-publish. Self-publish what? All about Cleve. Why do I have the option to self-publish though? Shouldn't I not have that option considering I've got this whole mod that makes it difficult for me to do stuff? Chat with a self-publisher. Publish book with, this is a printer's proof, the final design must be approved before it can be. Okay, chat with literary agent. Let's try and do this. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we follow some of the other prompts, if that makes it easier for us to get this done. If I'm recalling correctly, we didn't have the book in our inventory before when we were doing these. But we'll see if we're able to fix it. Utterly enamored. Just being around a sim that Asher is so enamored with can fill him with romantic feelings. Love that. He's also feeling flirty from his romantic trait. And he's feeling confident from being a prolific writer. While every book is different, the joy of finishing a good one is always welcome. Fantastic. And Zoe is still napping, and her needs are actually really good. She's going to have to use the restroom at some point, though. Alright, good to hear from you. Hope things are well. I can't wait to get my hands on your next manuscript. Let me know when you finish your next book. I just did. If I click on this, can I send it to you? I can't. I do not have the option to do that. What happens if I come back into write? Submit copy to Literary Digest. No. Practice writing, self-publish, write love email, write outline. I don't know what to do. I think before it took a while after we wrote it, but I had to submit it to someone first. What is happening here? What is going on? If I'm recalling correctly, I had to submit it to someone first. Alright, it's 3 o'clock. There's just no time for this. I'm going to sell to publisher. And then I'm going to see if that clears out our ability to write another book. And if it doesn't, I'm just going to cheat it. Can't keep fighting with this thing. And then this will definitely be the last time we use this mod, because every single time there's an issue. It's out in the world now. Each day Asher will earn a moderate amount of royalties. Fantastic. So now can I write another book? Write genre book. No. Asher is currently working on another book. He is not. That is fine though. We are done with this. I am going to say we have completed writing a biography. We did it. And I kind of feel like we need to delete this because we're not going to be able to write a detective story. We're not going to be able to do it. A mystery novel, we can't do it. So we've got to close out of that. because it's due in 2 days and we don't have the ability to do anything. And then you can put this back in your inventory. So what can Asher do now that he doesn't have work to do? Pay the bills. Oh, she is angry. She woke up in a very bad mood. Mood swing, irritable. Don't talk to Zoe right now. Also, everything better be exactly where it's supposed to be and work exactly as it's supposed to. The slightest thing out of line will make Zoe blow up in a fit of irritation. The joys of hormones and expecting a child. Great. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Asher to do something with this. We need to put this away. So let's put this back in your inventory. And then Zoe, go use the restroom. I kind of feel like she needs to just nap immediately. Just me. Zoe, you are notorious. My unscrupulous friends have been asking to meet you. What? You're so notorious that one of my unscrupulous friends has been asking to meet you. Can I give them your number? No. Wait, do we have a bad reputation? And if so, how do we get it? She's a cheerful sim. She doesn't have a bad reputation. Alright, so maybe things are broken in this game because it does require an update, and I'm not updating it because I saw that the last update was making it so that CC wasn't showing up. I tend to not update the game immediately when an update comes out for this exact reason. There's always some tomfoolery afoot every time they submit a request to update this game, and I'm not here for it. So let's read this book, Miracle of Birth, a Comprehensive Guide. You can actually read that right here at the table. That should help you be prepared. Actually, I need Zoe to come down here and do something because I forgot to do it before. I need you to accompany her to the birth. Let's go here. Ask to accompany childbirth. Come on downstairs and do that. Does he need to stop reading the book in order for you to? And she broke the toilet, of course. Looks like he does. So Asher, stop reading that for just a second. Don't get up and move. No. Where are you going? Leave the book where it is. You're leaving the book. Okay, you're waiting for Zoe to come and talk to you. That's fine. So apparently he has to be standing up to have this conversation. And then she had something about early childhood class. I wonder if it's too late for us to do that. Look at her coming down all mad. What's this? She wants to be friendly with Asher. Oh. Is that... Of course I will be there for you, honey. Make future plans. Perfect. That's apropos. Okay, can we find that class thing again? Let's see. Kiss and make up. You're not mad at each other. You're mad at yourself. Offer to go to early parenthood class. Can we do that together? Is that like an off-lot thing? Discuss finance or fitness with Asher. I thought it said finance, so I was going to say that makes so much sense. Okay, they are going. Perfect. They're going to an early childhood class together. I'm going to assume it's just an off-lot experience. Maybe this helps with parenting skill. I've never seen that before, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, how long will they be gone? What is this orange? From not enough exercise. Well, you can't exercise right now, ma'am. Who's this? Is this Mitchell? Okay, it's not Mitchell. It's Jeffrey Landgrab. All right, you're inside of each other, so that's kind of a problem, but you're otherwise doing great. You do have some back pain, and you are starting to feel a little tired. I don't know. I feel like we're close to giving birth, so I want you to come and nap until we get the call. Come nap. And then, yeah, she's still got that bad mood and her back hurts. Asher, I did want you to read. Are these clothes done? Add to dryer, clean, soaked. Add those to the dryer. What are these clothes? Clean, dry, and warm. All right, let's put that away. Zoe is napping. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need her to be doing right now. Lots and lots of napping as we prepare for our new baby. And then we are going to get a dryer sheet and we're going to dry this laundry. Jeffrey Landgrab wants to come into our home to fix things that are broken. And absolutely not. We will fix this toilet ourselves. Surely Asher should be able to handle a clogged toilet. Let's repair that. What's this? Excellent class from parenthood class. Asher retained a lot of information from that early parenthood class and makes the prospects of having a baby in his care less daunting. It was daunting before? That sounds wildly inappropriate considering how far we are in this process. What did Zoe get? Let's see. She didn't get anything. Same thing? I can't see because it keeps going away. All right. The class was fast and Zoe didn't retain as much information as she hoped, but it was still helpful enough. Okay, well, I guess beggars can't be choosy. You did wait until the very last minute to attend the class, so I'm guessing you probably weren't in the right headspace considering how close you are to having your baby. Yes, robot vacuum to the rescue. Please come and get this water. You're taking a long time to do this. You don't detect all this water over here? You're just gonna leave the... Okay. Alright, maybe you'll come back. Anytime, Asher. Is this taking you so long because your skill is still so low? We do need to get to 10 still in order for us to complete. I think it's the fishing portion of our aspiration that we need to get to level 10 to do. You still don't detect this water over here? I'm gonna need you to... Oh, you're embarrassing. Asher obtained the following upgrade parts. 1 plumbing upgrade part. Look for more upgrade parts because I feel like we're going to need to upgrade things around this house quite a bit. That is one of the things that I like to do, especially once we're in our forever home. Upgrade all the toilets, upgrade all the appliances, upgrade as much stuff as we can. Are you gonna get that? Are you gonna get it? I'm just gonna sit here and see if you're gonna get it. It's 8:48 p.m. It's starting to look like Zoe is not giving birth today. Throw this away. Can you at least get the water? I did all the other stuff for you. I'm actually annoyed at the fact that it appears that Zoe is not going to be having a baby today. Sana woohoo. Asher, get it under control. Seriously, lock in. You're being silly. We're not doing any more trash. You did all the trash you needed to do. Is there trash in the robot vacuums? Is that the issue? Because it sounded like they were still making noises. Or are we good? Empty trash. There's a plane overhead, so apologies if you hear that. It's like one of my neighbors. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I do. My neighbors have planes. Alright, so she's doing great. She does need to use the restroom. Let's go ahead and wake up. She's about to get up anyway. Let's go do that. Get out of the chair and go use the restroom. Asher is still emptying trash all over the house. I'll let him do his business. He's insisting upon it. Who am I to stop this man from what appears to be a great joy? Zoe's using the restroom. She is hungry, so we will eat. She still has this terrible mood swing for 2 more hours, so that's not pleasant. But she does still have some soup in here, so we can have that. We have some other things. I know there's like some fried chicken in here, right? Get leftovers. Yes, there's 1 more serving of fried chicken, so let's do that. And then Asher's still emptying trash all over the place. And now he's starting to get hungry, so we'll have him grab some leftovers as well once he is finished. Let's get leftovers. He didn't have any of that soup earlier, so he can do that. Can't believe that fried chicken survived an entirely different household tomato soup. Asher grabbed this book because this can actually be really helpful once we are at the hospital. And then that actually brings up a good point, because I think Zoe has maxed out this first parenting book, so we need to buy the second one for her. Purchase books. Skill and parenting. Volume 2, 150 simoleons. That is very expensive for a book. Let's open this and let's drop that in our inventory. Let's put Parenting Volume 1 away because Asher's already got his own copy. All right, she's all done. All right, so for reasons unknown, my game just like closed to the desktop. It didn't close all the way. It just like the desktop randomly appeared. I don't know what was happening on it, but yeah, so if you see a little cut right there, that's what happened. It's not funny, Zoe. Throw that in the trash. Clean it up. There's nothing funny about that. So you couldn't take this. What does she want to do? Make out with Asher. That's fine. Come make out with him. Can you make out immediately, or do you have to like warm up to it? Let's see. Passionate makeout. I don't think that counts. Kiss and make up? Why would you need to though? Like there's nothing wrong with you. He's not the problem. You're the problem. Baby kick from Baby Movement. All right, it looks like we're not having this baby today. Maybe I'll have her head to bed after this. I don't know how to do makeout. Do you need to be like sitting someplace in order for that to happen? Be asked to what? I don't know where they're going. They're going upstairs. This is the problem when you have Sims that have the steamy romance dynamic, is like they can't interact with each other in any kind of romantic way because immediately they start trying to woohoo. I guess after this, so we can go to bed. This is woohoo number 3 in one episode. At some point, y'all are going to start to think I'm the freaky one. It's not me, it's them. Ask for punishment. Oh, she's in labor. How does that work? Ask for commands. Did that turn, like, I know people say in real life that like this can actually happen where like you woohoo and it results in you having like your labor kind of initiate. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I got off my game and I had Zoe do something that Asher doesn't like. Apparently he doesn't like to be kissed during woohoo. So now we are asked for punishment. Sure. Now we are at risk of that not being a fulfilling woohoo, and we are in the middle of active labor, but she seems to be doing quite fine. All right, it went great. I think he's going to get woohoo roller coaster though, because she had that one bad thing. No, he seems like he's into it. All right, where are you going? Pre-parental panic. All right, and she's just asleep. Zoe, wake up. You're in active labor, pregnant in labor. It's go time. It's go time, Zoe. Otherwise great. That's my jam for interactive woohoo. Feeling frisky from attempting romance while in clean surroundings. Baby kick. The woohoo scratched all of Zoe's favorite itches. Did it scratch all of Asher's? Because there was like a brief moment where he was not pleased. Oh no, it went great. Okay, so that one mistake didn't really harm him. It's go time. There's a new baby on the way. A little freak out is understandable, I suppose. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Nobody panic. Asher, pull yourself together. I know you're tired, but no one cares about you right now. All right, so I need you to come in here. I need you to change. You are going to put on this outfit. And then Zoe, I need you to get up. I need you to come and change also. Let's change into, what's a nice outfit to wear to the hospital? Let's wear this one. And then you are going to come downstairs and get your bag. Yes. Don't forget your bag. Let's put that in your inventory. Pick up suitcase. Asher, you head downstairs also. I can't believe that happened. Like, they started woohooing and immediately she went into labor. All right, let's lock in, folks. It's go time. Is she on her way? She's desperately dropping energy like nobody's business. All right, so, oh my God, what the hell is going on? Nina, why are you in our house right now? Yeah, we got to get that back door thing closed. Nina, get out. This is not a good time. We are actively in labor. Look at us actively in labor. Get out of our house. Yes, prance on out, please. Prance right on out the door. How are you getting in here? We'll worry about that later. For now, we have to get to the hospital. So let's go have our baby at the hospital. Are you squeamish? Because of you, nothing's happening. Hospital. Have baby at hospital. Join. And we're going to have Asher come along with us. How exciting. It feels like we've been waiting for this baby for like 3 or 4 episodes now. So I'm glad that it's finally happening. And I have never like really done the birth through this mod. So I'm hoping it doesn't take as long as I've seen some take, like in other people's live streams and stuff. I hope it doesn't take that long. And I did download a birthing center that has all the things that we need. So there's a barista here, there's a food vendor here. So we didn't need to like bring any of that stuff with us. So that's exciting. And we have our own birthing suite. So that should be fun. But yeah, we'll see how long it takes. This is kind of the last thing we're going to do in this episode. We've already been recording for 52 minutes. So however long this takes will probably be where we end. And then we'll be heading home with our new baby whenever this game finally actually loads in. Taking all day. It is a big lot though, with a lot of stuff on it, so I'll give the game the benefit of the doubt for that. Whenever you're ready. All right, while it's loading up, I might as well have a little water, so I will mute and I'll be right back. All right, of course, as soon as I mute, the game loads in. All right, so here's our birthing center. It's really nice. Love it. We're going to head upstairs. That's where all the suites are. And I kind of want us to be in this one. There's only like 2 up here, like full suites. And they're kind of like adjacent. So we'll come to this one. And I'm going to have Zoe just come right up to this bed. And she is going to recline on exam bed. And then Asher is exhausted. So, oh no, he's still exhausted. We are going to put Zoe's bag in here. That's not so. There we go. Why is it taking so long? Zoe's bag in here. Why is it not getting? What is happening? Hello? Game? I don't have time for this. So you'll go up there, but you won't go down here? Well, that's ridiculous. This is wide open space. Asher's panicking again. We're gonna have to, oh, her water broke. Fantastic. Now the room is messy and she's grossed out by that. She is going to ask to check dilation. Eliza Pancakes is our obstetrician. While she's doing that, Asher, please come and mop up this mess that your wife left on the floor. And then I'm really going to need to get to the bottom of what's going on here. Why is this happening now? Do I need to turn on, let me see, bb.move objects on. That's not how you spell move objects. Objects on. Now can I do it? I can, but like now it's just randomly in the air. That's stupid. All right, game. I see how you want to play. Tool, elevate, -0.5. What does that do? Boom. Nope, not quite. Let's try that again. Tool, elevate, -0.2. Let's try that again. Unnecessarily complicated. Tool, elevate, -0.2 again. It looks like that is on the ground-ish. Nope, let's try one more. Tool, elevate, -0.05. All right. Are we on the ground? Yep, looks like we are. Fantastic. All right, so that is resolved. Back in here, we're waiting for Eliza to come and check us out. Asher is going to stop panicking and he is going to mop up this puddle. And then I think he's going to need a nap. Poor thing. He's not going to survive it. Is she coming or did... Wait, what is this? Ask to check dilation. Yeah, do that. Ask to check it. Is she coming? What's this? Hospital time from early labor. Wait, early labor? It's time for Zoe to get settled in the hospital. She's a little nervous that this is actually happening. Luckily, she can still talk and feel normal in between contractions, but the time between each contraction is still inconsistent. Zoe's contraction pain from contractions. Zoe's contractions are definitely uncomfortable, but manageable for now. Perhaps she should rest up while she can, or maybe take a walk before moving becomes unbearable. One way or another, she should definitely take advantage of this calm before the storm. Okay. Is that it? Whoa, from water breaking. Is this really happening? Is Zoe in labor? Her water just broke and a huge amount of water rushed out. Pain is kicking in as the contractions start. She can't tell if she should feel soaked or shocked, scared, or excited. It's actually happening. Zoe is having a baby. Yes, she is. All right, well, we're just going to wait for somebody to come up here and help us with that dilation anytime now, Eliza. Are you coming? Yes, here she comes. Where are you going now? Go back in there and do what I asked you to do, please. Ask to check dilation. Eliza Pancakes, stop being silly. Oh, this is a ridiculous outfit. I hate it. I hate it so much. Did she just say vulva? I'm uncomfortable. All right, how far along are we? 1 centimeter. Thank you for that horrible news. Asher, come nap. You're going to be needed later. Zoe, you're actually fine for now. Why don't you also sleep? It's the middle of the night. Let's all sleep. Let's see how much longer it's going to be before we actually get this party on the road. Hopefully it goes pretty quickly for her. I'm hoping that it goes pretty quickly for her. We'll wake up at like 5, 4, something like that, and we'll see how she's doing. Let's speed through. Everyone's sleeping. I'm going to have Asher get up in a bit to go and grab something to eat for them. her energy is going up pretty quickly, so that's a relief. Oh, it just went randomly down for no reason at all. All right, I'm not thinking we're going to get to 4. We might get to 3. This is so exciting. I'm very excited. All right, looks like she's actually going to get to full energy. But it just keeps like randomly going down. I feel like this is like on hard mode or something. Just when you think things are going well, the game's like not so fast. All right, Asher's still exhausted. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You're gonna have to suck that up. In the meantime, let's come down here and let's hire a vendor so that you can grab something to eat for Zoe. And we'll probably just grab a couple of things while they're open. Go here. Food to go. Let's do... It's almost morning time, so we'll do pancakes with berries. And then let's get a couple of other things too. Salmon with vegetables. Steak with grilled vegetables. Let's grab all 3 of those. 116 simoleons. Hospital food is expensive, so that is uber realistic. Alright, he's heading down. Our vendor has yet to arrive. Oh, he just grabbed the food. He doesn't care about the vendor being here. Fantastic. Alright, head back upstairs. Zoe, how are you doing? Zoe is... Oh, she's got some fears. What's happening? Let's check out what Zoe is experiencing right now. Let's see. So this one is not new. Oh, wait, it is. Contraction pain. Zoe is in agony. She can't think about anything else besides how much pain there is. Sleeping is impossible now, much less walking around. If Zoe has a birthing partner, get them over here quick. And then... Oh, what's this now? Is this normal from going into labor? This is normal, right? Would the baby be all right? Zoe has no idea what is happening or if it's supposed to happen. She thought having a hospital birth with doctors around would be reassuring, but that is not the case. She can't help but wanting to go home and crawl into her own bed. Not an option, girlfriend. Self-doubt from going into labor. The pain is unbearable and Zoe is having a hard time processing it all. If things are this bad now, what will it be like when it's time to push? Her fears are taking over and it's making her feel like she might pass out. And then I'm done. I'm done from early labor. Why is this taking so long? Zoe knew it would be painful, but this? She did not sign up for this. The contractions are intense stabbing pains that's making her feeling irritated. That's making her feel irritated, I'm guessing is what they meant. She can't help but snap at everything and everyone around. Anything to distract herself from the pain, but get this baby out already. And then not ready from going into labor. Zoe knows it doesn't make sense, but the thought of giving birth is making her sad. This baby has been a constant companion of her for so long, and Zoe is not ready to part with them. Not yet. She would like some space to sort out her feelings. I don't know what to tell you. We don't have time for space. Asher, please come up here. And then Zoe, maybe you can ask him for some support. Can you recline? Oh wait, what's happening? What are you doing here? We didn't ask for you. What are you doing? Sit on the exam bed. Well, if you're going to be here, you might as well check my dilation. It seems like Zoe might need some emotional support. A little bit more than she needs food right now. So let's see. If it still says 1 centimeter, I'm going to lose my mind. 7. All right, we're making good progress here. Can we get an epidural? Let's do that. Ask for epidural, Eliza. Let's get that. And then we're going to ask for some support from Asher. Ask for support. After we get our epidural, let's ask for support. All right, so we went from 1 to 7 pretty quickly. I'm actually really excited about that. All right, ask for support. Eliza, scram. Seriously, Eliza, get the hell out of here. We don't want to talk to you right now. Are you joking? Maybe let's try something else. Where's our sway with partner option? We do have that, right? Sway together. We'll ask for support later. Contraction pain, that should be subsiding now that we have our epidural, right? Yes. Pain relief from receiving epidural. Finally, some pain relief. Getting the epidural. Hold on, I want to read everything. Oh, look how at peace she looks while she is in Asher's arms. Asher is doing great, by the way. Finally, some pain relief. Getting the epidural didn't hurt at all. Zoe is feeling a slight tingly sensation, but it is nothing comparing to the contractions. She can't wait for the medication to take effect. All right, so she's doing a little swaying, and then maybe after this we will do a massage. Be friendly with Asher. Share a dreamy slow dance. This is almost like a slow dance, yeah? So we'll do the massage, and then maybe she can eat. He's doing such a good job. What a good husband. Who knew Asher would be this good of a partner? She doesn't even have anything. He has the thing. All right. So after this, I want you to go here together. Oh. She's like going in between like being uncomfortable and feeling like, or at least looking like super safe. Oh. I hate this for her. Asher's gonna have to thug it out. I don't know what to tell him. Like, there's no going to bed. If anything, he's gonna have to get that cheated because we are definitely not. Oh wait, we don't have to cheat. We've got stuff. He's got plenty of skills, so we should have the ability to like buy stuff from the store, right? So we're going to get him a sleep replacement. Those are like 200, 300, something like that. Let's keep looking. I know it's here. All of these like things that are in here now are clouding up this reward store and making things very difficult. Sleep replacements 400. Yes, grab that. And you can drink this after you finish swaying with Zoe and helping her to feel better at 4 a.m. Alright, so I do have them going here together. What does this say? I got you from swaying. Asher can feel his partner's body tense up with each contraction. He is not allowing himself to be nervous or scared. He knows pain is part of the process. He is trying to stay calm and strong for his partner. You go, Asher. Zoe, where are you going? She's going to sit on the exam bed. No, not right now. I need you to come in here because we are going to be doing the massage here. But for now, I just want you to come and wait because Asher needs to take the sleep replacement. Asher, you've got a sleep replacement. Just go ahead and drink that, please. Where are you going? Why would you need to leave to drink that? That actually is pissing me off. Did you just go downstairs to have a drink? I'm getting violently angry. Do you really think we have time for this right now, Asher? Where are you going? To sit next to this stranger? You don't even know Katrina. Drink the... You're pissing me off. You're actually upsetting me. This is not about you. Now go back upstairs, quickly, right now. Do we have a hunger replacement? We have food, and it's fine. After we do our massage, they can eat. All right, so Zoe, ask Asher for a back massage. He's just going to go through your body as you have this conversation. Perfectly normal. Wait, no. Nope. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where any of you are going. You come right back here. I am going to reset because I don't know where you're going. Absolutely not. I don't know what y'all are doing. The ball was right where you just were. Not playing these games today. Reset. Now you come back in this room. Where is the room? Where's Asher? That's where the room is. Come back in this room and you stand right here. You go here. Maybe Asher, you get out of the way and you stand over there. Zoe, we're going to try this again. No funny business. Ask Asher for a back massage on this ball in this room right here. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. Nope. Not doing it. Not having it. Not doing it. Because weird stuff is going to happen. I can already tell because there's no reason for you to be leaving this room. Cheats. Reset. Everyone gets reset. Did she get something from the swaying? What is this? It's almost time for active labor. Zoe's almost ready to give birth. She's in a fairly relaxed state and is starting to feel the urge to push. She will be in labor very soon. It's just the two of us from swaying. What a lovely moment. Zoe felt calm, leaning against her partner and feeling the warmth of their body. She's grateful for having such a supportive partner in her life, and she can't wait for their baby to arrive. Fantastic. It's almost time for active labor. The baby is ready for their debut. Zoe can feel an instinctual urge to push. Fortunately, she is rested and energized for the task ahead. Zoe can hardly believe she is about to meet the baby she has been carrying all these times. All right, so are we ready to push? I guess we could ask for a dilation check. Let's come in here and let's recline on this exam bed. Maybe we're not going to get to have our massage after all. You go here. And then can you, Zoe, ask Asher for support? Let's see. Should be here, yes. Ask for support. And here he comes. What are you going to do? What does that look like? Oh, he's sitting on the bed. Okay. He's saying nice things. He's making her feel better. Oh, he's wiping her forehead. He's keeping her cool and calm. I love this. This is beautiful. What a beautiful moment. Like a little pep talk? Oh, and a forehead kiss. Love a good forehead kiss. All right, Asher, get out of the way. We're going to ask for a dilation check. She said she's feeling the urge to push. Go and sit there. Zoe, ask for that dilation check. Eliza pancakes. Okay, apparently you have to stop reclining on the exam bed in order to do that. My goodness. All right, ask for the dilation check, please. Eliza, whenever you're ready. There she is. Please come and probe my vagina. Just whenever. Yeah, she is definitely saying vulva. I am not a fan of this. You're fully dilated. Talk to one of our obstetricians to go into labor right away. All right, so I have a different outfit that I want her to put on because we need to make sure that her bottom half is covered throughout this process. So let's change outfit, and we're going to put on this first one right here because we've got undergarments for this, I believe. And then Asher, I need you to come in here and be ready. Come, be ready. And then Zoe, come give birth with Eliza. Be friendly with Eliza. No one cares to be friendly with Eliza. That is not the nature of this relationship. All right, Asher, you should be ready to rock and roll. You have excellent needs right now, as good as they can be at 6 o'clock in the morning. Zoe, are you on your way? Have baby delivered? Yes, you are. Are you coming? Yes, you are. Fantastic. All right, so I think that putting on these undergarments will make it so that we cannot see Zoe's vagine. If for some reason we can, and I have to edit some parts out, my immediate apologies. Okay, so she's got the bottoms on like I wanted. Here's Asher. He's being a super supportive partner. We're going to have our baby through these leggings. Don't you worry. Oh my goodness. All right, wait, hold on. Hold on. Do we have anything? Are we getting anything? It's almost time. Pain relief, central heating, unspoken words, utterly enamored. It's almost time. Okay. Nothing new. What's Asher going through right now? It's go time from Sim and Labor. You're doing a great job. Just keep. Oh, hold on. All right. Zoe just gave birth to a baby girl. This baby needs a name. What would you like to call her? Okay. So, the name. Here's what we did. So, if you recall, I did post a solicitation for names, and I got so many of them. I wrote them all down. So many of these are going to be useful, I think, for future generations. So this is a spa day generation. So there were 3 that I picked out that I thought were really fitting for the situation. I picked out Serenity and Sage and Shiloh. Those were the 3 selections. It is purely coincidental that they all start with S's. Those are the 3 that I picked out because I thought that those went really well with the whole wellness thing and the whole, the whole deal. So those are 3 that I picked out, and then I put them in the randomizer. So between Serenity, Sage, and Shiloh, Shiloh was actually the one that was chosen. So we're going to go with Shiloh Coleman. That is going to be our first heir's name, and it was with an H. So Shiloh Coleman, there we go. And this says, you're doing great. Keep going just a bit more. I love you so much and I'm so proud of you. Yay! Asher is so amazing. Oh, there's a baby coming out of her leggings. You've changed bras for some reason. I don't know what's going on. New baby, we're going to read all of those. Postpartum begins. It says postpartum begins. Zoe has given birth and now their postpartum journey begins. This is a tough time. Make sure Zoe's spouse or family is ready to help and support them. And we also unlocked some family recipes from being here. Congratulations, the doctor has prepared the birth certificate. And it looks like Zoe has checked some stuff off of her soul's journey. All right, so I don't know where our baby just went, but we're going to do some reading because, okay, there's the baby. We have lots of stuff that popped up. So let's look at Asher. New baby from New Baby. Asher was so caught up in the stress of the pregnancy, but he's really glad everything went smoothly and the baby is okay. Asher's life is about to change completely now that he has a new baby to take care of. And then New Baby, no moment in a Sim's life is more joyous than the birth of a child. And we already knew about that one, and he doesn't like the fact that he's indoors at the hospital. All right, Soul's Journey, that's new. Same New Baby one. Okay, so she's got a different one here. It says, what a relief that all that pushing was finally over. Zoe is exhausted physically and mentally, but for the first time in her life, she understood what it means to love something more than she loved herself. I guess F Asher then. I guess fine, whatever. He's not that important to you, no worries. And then she scratched something off her bucket list. I did it from giving birth. Zoe brought a new Sim into this world. After hours of labor, baby is finally here. Zoe's whole body feels sore, exhausted, and they're trying to adjust to this new life. Fantastic. She's in pain. That's not fantastic, but like the rest of it is fantastic. All right, so all of her her needs have been maxed. Asher is still celebrating her on the bed. Zoe, can you put some clothes on? Is that an option for you? Change outfit? It's not. All right, so that's the best it's going to get. Fine, not a problem. At least you are wearing some bottoms. And then let's come over here and let's kiss our baby. Let's cuddle with her. What's this? Get pedicure. That's your immediate thought? I mean, you earned it. Shiloh has been sent to daycare. Shiloh is literally right here in my arms. What do you mean? Alright, so we're going to put that baby down. And then I will allow Asher to have a moment with the baby as soon as she is done cuddling with her, because I do need you to come over here and get your bag before we get kicked out of this hospital. Can you change now? You still cannot put on a full outfit. Fantastic. Can you pick this up though? Pick up your suitcase. put the baby down. Thank you. Asher, come over here and meet your daughter. Asher can kiss Shiloh's forehead. What are our other options? Rock, talk. Let's talk to her. We're going to tell her how much we love her and we can't wait to teach her how to fish and to teach her how to camp and to teach her how to do all the things that Asher loves to do. He, speaking of, wants to catch 3 great fish. So he's making all kinds of promises to baby, and then I want him to kiss Shiloh's forehead. Completely in love. All right, this is new. We got to read it. Completely in love from witnessing childbirth, Asher is experiencing a mixture of emotions after watching the birth of his baby. He is absolutely thrilled, terrified, proud, scared, astonished, and overjoyed, all at the exact same time. Most of all, Asher is completely in love. He feels a strong sense of responsibility to protect and provide for the baby. Am I falling in love with Asher, y'all? I may be. I might actually be. I think all of these other ones are old. They were already here. New baby, baby soft skin from new baby. When perfectly combined, warm and fuzzy feelings are quite satisfying. What's this? Judgmental eyes from being near a secret witness. Someone definitely saw Zoe's scandalous behavior and she need to do something about this secret before it snowballs. She need to do something about this secret before it snowballs. What secret? That she gave birth in the hospital? I'm so confused about what's happening here. All right, so she went and got her bags. I wish that she could actually like wear clothing because no one would leave the hospital like this. Can we change now? This is a dresser, right? Change outfit. Nope, still not an option. Cool. So we're going to go home. Zoe has her suitcase. We've got our baby. We are in great spirits. Everyone is healthy and happy. Let's go home. Asher is still hanging out with baby Shiloh. This is just adorable. They're adorable. Oh, and he was promoted. Promoted to fan favorite. Will now make an additional 118 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 274 simoleons. And he got a bonus. And a quill pen. And his work hours changed. So we're going to have to change those back. All right. So, well, that was rewarding. And very interesting. I've never like gone through the full gameplay. And it's so realistic. Like a part of me feels like we should do that every time, but we can't, right? We can't do that every time we have a baby. It'll take forever. I don't know why I can't be like a lot of the other people that I see doing legacies on stream who just like go directly over to the bassinet and push that baby out. It just doesn't feel very realistic to me. I've always had a hard time with that. I guess technically at the stage that we're at in the Let's Play, there wouldn't really be a hospital to go to, but it's here, so we're using it. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I feel like we would be allowing Zoe to nap because she just gave birth and her body is achy. So you come in here and you take a nap. You have earned it. Our baby that is not that color is upstairs. We'll check on her in just a second. Asher, can you come and check on this laundry first? And then we'll go upstairs and check on the baby. Why do we have so much laundry? Unload and put away. Dry and clean. Yes, let's do that. And then let's head upstairs and check in on Shiloh, who should be in her bassinet. Yes, she is. So she's hanging out in her bassinet. She appears to be very happy. We're going to change her outfit because this outfit is not what's up. Let's change her into something more appropriate. Let's go definitely pink. What are our options? Pink whirlies? What's that? Well, it's warm out. Or is this? I don't know what this is. Well, let's at least look at it and then we'll change her again if we don't like it. Oh, she's crying. Why are you upset? We don't know enough to know like what's wrong with our baby when they start crying. So we're gonna have to try all the things. Alright, I guess that's fine. Let's, will she stop crying? Let's bottle feed her. And I think this is an excellent place to leave our episode. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for making it all the way to the end and celebrating the birth of baby Shiloh with me. We are going to, in our next episode, I guess get settled in. We're probably going to age the baby up to an infant, because this is boring. Like, there's only so much of this that you can do. And then we are going to start working on Asher's skills because we are still very far behind in his two aspirations in order for us to move on from Asher's generation and on to baby Shiloh's generation. So that's what we're going to start really focusing on in the next episode. Don't forget to leave your comments. I've said this a million times, but they are super duper helpful. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Join us. I really do enjoy this challenge. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.